Hello everyone else, Karen in the kids' house, Cynthia doing at school. Today we are going to be writing gun logic in Unreal Engine 5. Now it's fairly simple, but I know some of you degenerates don't know how to do it. Just kidding. Anyways, on to the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to open up a new project. So what I normally do is I go to games and I'll open up the first person template, just because it has everything you need, as it has the proper setup for the camera and everything else. So I'll just make it call tutorial. You don't need the starter content, you don't need all of this. Target platform, this I like to keep it default most of the time, and I select blueprint. This is a blueprint tutorial, this is not a C++ tutorial. So yep, create it. Okay, now that it is finished loading, here's the first person template. This is, you should see something to the effect of this. Hit play. This is what you're gonna have so far. Nothing. Running around. You have your own running animation and everything like that. And if you pick this gun up, you can shoot objects. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is okay, sorry for that lag there. Now we're not going to be worrying about uploading an asset to Unreal Engine quite yet. This is just going to be assuming that you know how to do that. Also, not going to be worrying about animations, anything crazy like that. The first thing we're going to do, first person blueprints. We're going to get the first person character, and we're gonna close Discord. Okay. So we have, what do we have here? Mapping. That. Okay. Oh, it opened in a new. Okay, there we go. Second thing we're gonna do, the pickup. We are going to customize it. Okay. We don't really have to worry too much about that. Now I'm trying to where's the shooting stuff? Where did the blueprint go for that? It's fine. We can, let's look at this again. Projectile, weapon component. Is that what this is? First person, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Okay, I got you. So we don't actually, we can delete all of this. We can just delete this. We can pretend this doesn't exist. We'll delete this. Okay. Force delete. Okay. And we don't really need this either. We can delete it too. Delete the projectile. And we're going to go to the first person character. We're going to add left mouse button. We're going to add this. Sorry for the voice. I don't know what happened, but okay. Unpressed, you will. Sorry. Oh boy. My bad. Alright. Unpressed. We're going to set camera location. Oh yeah, you can't make variables that way. Sorry. We're going to create camera location. We're going to create the variable, and it's going to be a vector. Compile and save. And then we're going to get camera rotation, and this is going to be a rotator. Okay, so we have those two, and now we're going to get the first person camera and get world location. Okay, we're going to get world location, and then we get, oh, the cat. Come on, dude. Come on, Oliver. Don't be like this. Come on, dude. Come on. Dude. Dude. What are you doing? Anyway. So you're going to get the world location. You're going to get the world rotation. And you guessed it. You're basically just going to be setting these. Alright, return that. Turn that. Basically what we are doing is making this easier to understand by, okay, so we're getting a reference to the world location and world rotation, that was weird, of the first person camera, and turning them into variables so that we don't have to keep writing these over and over again. Okay, so we got that. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to get a line trace by channel. So we get a line trace by channel, and it's going to start at the camera location. So we're going to grab that. This is basically saying the line's origin is going to be wherever you pull the trigger. And this is going to be the path of our projectile. And then the end point we're going to set to, we're going to get camera location again. And we're going to get camera rotation. We're going to get the forward vector, basically wherever you're facing in the world. And then we're going to multiply it by a new variable. Stop eating my hair, cat. We're going to get bullet distance. So, bullet distance. Oh, no. Why'd you cancel? Okay. Bullet distance. We're going to call it bullet distance, and it's going to be a float. You grab it, and before you change any variables, like the default values, you have to compile it. Otherwise, it won't let you. Okay, so you get the bullet distance, and you set it to whatever you want, really. But I suggest, I want to say it's 1,000. Is it 1,000? No. Okay, it's 10,000. 10,000. Set that to 10,000. You multiply these two. Okay. So you multiply these two, and you add. Oh, didn't mean to do that. You add. We'll drag these two so a bit farther away, so then you can kind of see it better. You add these two. Actually, let's do a little bit more organization. since we're adding these two, it'll look better this way. Oh, and how you break links is you hold Alt and you click. That's how you break them. Just so you know, so you're not super confused. And then you grab all of this and you put it to the end. So essentially, what this part does here is it's going to get the forward vector of your camera's rotation. So essentially, it's going to take exactly where you shot the origin of the bullet, and then it's going to multiply that by the bullet distance, and that's how far the line is going to be. And then it's going to add that to the camera location. So essentially, we start out exactly where the camera is, and then we end basically where this takes us, plus the camera location. So essentially it's camera location plus bullet distance to simplify it. Huh? Okay, so I wasn't really happy with the explanation I gave before, so here is Editor Me to fix past me's mistakes. Okay, so the camera rotation. The reason why we use the forward vector of the camera rotation and the camera location plus the bullet distance is because the camera location is only telling you exactly where you are in the world. It does not take into account the rotation of the actor. So it doesn't matter where you're facing, it's probably going to use wherever you're facing at the moment, or basically anywhere. It might default to a specific rotation or anything like that. I've never really experimented with it, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's very important to use the camera rotation and the forward vector. You want to use the forward vector because what you're doing essentially right here is you're getting where you're facing and you're multiplying that by the bullet distance. That by itself is only going to get you one coordinate, which is why you needed to add that to the camera location. So then that would be, and then you plug all of that into the end line trace. Sorry about the terrible explanation, but I hope that cleared things up. Anyways, so in order to see it, we're going to get the debug type, persistent, use persistent. But before that, let's make an array. Make array. Because this argument only takes arrays, and you're going to get a reference to self. Okay. Reference to self. So you get a reference to self and persistent. Just another note, now would be a really good time to test to see if your nodes are working. I didn't do that, but that is common practice. You should probably do that. So what you should do is compile, save, you go over to your map tab, and then you click the play button and you left click, and hopefully what you will see is a red line going straight where you are facing. Sorry again. Okay, cool. Now the first thing you want to do is make a branch. This is essentially an if statement. Well, if and else if statement. So this part right here is a bit more complex, but I'm just gonna kind of try to set you up for enemies and things like that. So I don't want to leave you with just the line trace because it's completely useless. So here we go. We have a break hit result. Essentially, we're going to get what it hit exactly, what the line trace hit. So we're going to get physical material, get surface type, And if this is true, if it hits something, we're going to switch on E physical surface. Okay, and we're going to get hit actors, apply point damage. Alright, so we're gonna go here and apply point damage. We're going to apply point damage. And since we don't have... See, normally... let me just show you. Let me open up my zombie FPS game. Okay, now it's up. Maybe now it's up. A little laggy. No, don't be like this. Don't be like this. Okay, so we're gonna go to the content browser, and we're going to go to zombie. I think this is where I put it. Yeah. See, these are physical materials: the body shot and the headshot. And basically, what I did was I added these to the physics asset, and it allows for specific damage to be done at specific parts of the body and things like that. So right here, this is all a tangled mess, but essentially we have the hit actor applying point damage to the damaged actor, which essentially means, okay, I'm going to hit a zombie, let's say. That means that it's that zombie that I just shot will be the damaged actor, and it's going to be hit from the direction of, basically the line trace, which is the camera location. And the event instigator, you just get the instigator controller. The damage causer is yourself. But yeah, this is how weird this can get. Okay, so since we don't have the physical materials, it's just going to show up as default. We don't really need to worry about this, but I'm going to add it in a little bit anyways. So we're going to get the camera location, event instigator, get instigator controller. That's what I meant to do. Okay. Damage causer, get reference to self. Okay, good. And the hit info, you're going to grab from all the way out here, and you're gonna throw that there. Okay. You can double click to add these little points so you can like organize your nodes a little bit. But yeah. Alright. So that's... Oh, I forgot. Okay. We also need to add damage. There's already there's already templates, I guess you could say. Already presets. There we go. Presets. There's already presets to different damage types already, so it's nice. And base damage, we'll just put 50 just because it was on that in the zombie game. And we don't really need to worry about this. This is actually disconnected from everything else. But the default, that's the one we really want to worry about. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a branch to see if the actor has the tag of, in this case we're just going to write has tag we're gonna write like enemy or something like that. So what you want to do here is, since I don't really have a game going yet, you want to make tags for all of your enemy characters, and essentially you're gonna write whatever you used. So if the actor has the tag, then what you want to do is just apply the point damage. Okay. So I probably should have positioned this a little bit differently, but I think it's okay. And then if it's false, you want to, for example, spawn emitter, right? Location will be, and the location will be the location right here. Bit of a stretch, but it's okay. If you wanted to, you can make this a variable, which would probably be easier. But just to make this a little bit, well, actually, let's just show you how you can promote this to a variable easily. So you can do this, and you just type promote to variable. Can't speak. Variable, and you can just call this. I mean, location's fine, but you could just call this impact location or whatever you want to call it. You can set it so that way you can kind of just, you can use it whenever you want, but just for now, I'm just going to leave it as is. Then you can spawn an emitter, which is basically a particle effect. That's a bit of an oversimplification, but that's basically what it is. Let me compile and save. Remember to compile and save everything. Okay, so what we can do is, or actually let's just do this. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. This will be easier, so that way you can import these little particle effects too. I call them particle effects, but you know what I mean. Hopefully Epic Games opens. That'd be nice. Okay, it's open. Alright, nice. So on your Unreal Engine tab, you're gonna go to the marketplace. We're gonna go realistic starter VFX pack volume 2. Why does it keep... Don't be like this. Thank you. It's so annoying. Ugh. Alright. We can add this to the project. We're going to add this to the tutorial project. Apologize for that. I hope this is the right one because I will be upset. I think it is, though. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Yeah, alright, nice. This is the one. This is the one. Okay. So what you want to do is you go up here, and after it's finished installing, you'll find a bunch of stuff. Now you can just get, it doesn't really matter, just concrete. Oops. Don't hit enter, guys. Do not hit enter. Oh, it worked. Never mind. It's okay to hit enter. Alright. Alright, so we're finished with that. We don't really have to worry about enemies now. Let's just show you. You probably should have tested this earlier instead of adding everything all at once. But it's fine. I'm sure it's going to work. If it doesn't, that's okay too. We can just fix it. Let's see how long you take to load. Game. Okay. Okay. So, there is no gun. Like we deleted. We deleted the gun. Let's don't lag, please. Okay, there's the line trace. It doesn't make a noise though, which we didn't tell it to, but It would be nice if it had one. So I guess we can add that. But don't lag. Come on, dude. Don't lag. It's not that serious. It's just like, come on. Thank you. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, there we go. It's playing, and it's going exactly where we're telling it to go. Nice. This is going off of the center of the camera, by the way. So maybe maybe next time I'll show you how to line up the whatever gun, and yeah, maybe aim too. But that's it for now, I suppose. Goodbye, everyone.